hope that you are doing well and enjoying your weekend. I thought I would share another weekend crafting video since I get a day to myself tomorrow, and I'm super excited to have the house to myself and scrapbook. And also I'm listening to a really awesome audiobook called Keeper of the Enchanted Rooms. Really good so far. So I am mostly working on October daily-ish, and of course, if you've been around here for a while, you know that I try to like shoot for the moon when I make my list, but I put 5 things that I really want to get done, and I'm hoping to get those done. So one of those is creating this insert for the book that my daughter read, the 5th Harry Potter. I have some images that I want to include on the inside. So basically it will be like having the book in my album, and I'm just going to put it in a page protector. And then I'm also going to include, you know, Sirius Black and Professor Umbridge, the Newts, and then some other things that my daughter and I talked about while she was reading this book. So really excited to make this insert. And then one night we were looking for something spooky to watch, and we found Skeleton Dance, which I guess is a really old Disney cartoon. It's kind of freaky, but we really enjoyed it, and so I made a tag, and on the front is going to be some TVs, and then on the back is going to be this image and then a skeleton that I shared in my organization setup video. Let me just grab it. It is this one that I said I wanted to maybe find a home for. I'm just gonna put it on the side and like make it so it can swing with a brad. So that's 2 projects. And then my daughter wrote a really cool story and kind of spooky about a carnival. So I found an image on Unsplash. It's 3x4 size up here, and it's just gonna look so awesome. I'm excited to put that together. So that is some of the projects that I'm working on. Like I said, I have a list of things that I want to get done. I've also started setting up December daily, because once I get done with October daily, I'm gonna put most of my December daily supplies here, and I'll of course share the prep for that. But I have an idea for this year to help me kind of stay on track since I'm working. So I'm gonna show you that, and we can also come to my desk and I'll show you my list and a few other things. So it's gonna be fun, and I'm excited to scrapbook more this weekend. Okay, it looks like a mess, but I've started the process. I am researching sticker albums because I really need sticker albums. I just desperately need them. I need some that I can put the sheets in, and also so I can stick stickers on there. I want to change the way that I journal and make it more accessible for me. So I'm gonna get like a tote, and then I can store the sticker albums in there. So I want to move this. This is the December Daily kit, and I haven't taken out all the components yet. Some more journaling pieces that need to be sorted, and I grabbed 2 trays, or not trays, but acrylic bins that I'm not using to put in some of the December Daily pieces. And I have the paper and then the paper pack. I just finished up my product play project that you will see in November for Ali Edwards, and I used these, put them in the containers. So I have some of the pieces started, and I'm hoping to finish Week in the Life so that way that can be cleared out. But my goal is to mostly have these on this side. So that way, if I am working on a project or I have an idea for a project, I can grab the supplies and throw them on the trays. I've used these trays for many years, and you guys probably know about them, but I get them from the dollar store. Well, $1.25 now, right? So I'm just gonna line up the trays and then just throw pieces on there as I go to hopefully help me to stay on track. So that's my thinking, and I'll just need to clean up Week in the Life, like I said, and also figure out my sticker storage and buy a tote to put the stickers in. That way I just really want to use them more and just have an easier access to my stickers, and also hopefully make journaling a priority again, because that's really gone to the wayside now that I'm working, which is fine. Over here in this dresser drawer, I just threw this massive accordion thing I've used for a very long time to store paper scraps. The only thing is that I've noticed that I keep every size of cardstock, and I'm like, do I keep them? Do I not keep them? So I was totally motivated to kind of go through and take out a good chunk of these and just recycle them after I saw Linda's video. I will link that in the description box, but I finally cleaned up all my paper scraps and got them sorted back in. I just have basic categories of cardstock, the paper I like to stamp on, and then some colored sheets, vellum, transparencies back here, and then chipboard. So just basic, but it's very, very full, and it does not fit in here like I want it to. So I don't know. That's why I'm saying I may need to like reduce my white cardstock scraps a little bit more. I also have to figure out a way to kind of store my kits, because if I'm not gonna break them down, which for me it's hard to break them down, I store them in these 8.5 by 11 sheet protectors, and I can keep them here, that would be fine, but I just have them in a few different places in my scrap area, so I need to just find one consistent home. Over here, this is more like random projects that I never finished, and I probably need to just break down the pieces. And then I have a freckled fawn kit that I broke down the pieces and just put in there, and also some Amy Tangerine papers, I think somewhere. Yeah, these are Amy Tangerine, and this is the freckled fawn kit. This last little slot I have for vellum and a silhouette stencil and transparency paper. Transparency paper right here. I think I have one sheet left, so I'll probably order some more before December daily. And then more transparency pieces that I've kept kind of separate, because these ones can be for journaling purposes. Another thing that I'd really like to work on before December daily is maybe working on 1 or 2 story kits, and hopefully maybe putting away 1 or 2 of these story kits, because all of these bins are story kits that I'm kind of working on at this moment. So I really want to do some computer planning. And of course up here is all the mess and all the fun for my October daily. So I will go over to my desk and show you a little bit more. Okay, so a little bit more show and tell of like things that are kind of floating around my space that I either want to work on or I want to share it here on YouTube. This week on my reading journal, I'll be sharing a September favorite book, and I think gonna be The Wishing Game, because I wanted to start with this special book and do like a full page, double page spread for it. And I know I'll also do the Radium Girls, and then It Starts With Us, but that'll probably be a 1 page along with maybe The Drowning Woman. So it's just kind of picking and choosing and make sure I don't do all of them as my favorites. I may have mentioned this in the last weekend scrapbooking video, but I'm not sure. I decided to let 2 projects go, so I want to show these to you guys if you want to see them. Definitely this Me album from 2019. It covers June all the way to December, and so it is completely full, but towards the end of the year there's less pages, but I decided to just call it done. It's mostly done. I could, you know, of course add more, right? But I'm not going to. I'm going to let it go. So I'm hoping to share this walkthrough with you guys soon. This is an old cloth album from Ali Edwards. I wish she still made them, but she does not. This other album is my Thursday 3 from 2021, I believe. And I made it to June think just about June, and then I set up July and August, but I just never filled it in. So I'm just gonna call it done. And I did a special one for October and then a special one for November. So I could always walk through this. This is a project I think I might bring back next year and do it digitally. I think that that would be really fun. I'm feeling kind of the itch to do digital a little bit more with this busy season of life. So I might bring this one back. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see a walkthrough of this little album. So this is my list for the weekend, and of course it goes on and on. I also was watching Linda's video on Ali Edwards' story kit class for yes and no, so she was kind of helping me brainstorm some ideas for the kit, because lately I've fallen off of when I get the kit I think of ideas, and so I want to get back to that. And I was trying to think of ideas and used a lot of Linda's ideas, which is totally fine by me. And then down here at the bottom, I was planning some more October daily stories. So it's a big long list, but you know, we'll see what I get to. I also started planning out some of my daughter's pages in October of 2021. I want to go back and try to fill in some of the gaps for my kids, like do monthly overview pages and maybe 1 or 2 extra. I don't know, guys. I just wanted to have more October photos to scrapbook. So I went back, like I said, to my daughter's photos in that month, and I found some that I want to scrapbook. And so this would be her opening page. And then I'm going to put a little page protector right there so I can do some journaling and just add Ali Edwards stash items. And then for the end of that month for my daughter, I have just a simple photo of her costume. And then I'm just going to put it like that and use the code orange kit. I could also put her photo like this. I may do that. And I pulled some pieces for code orange. Jennifer Syncopation designed her kit. So I have those there as well to kind of wrap up her monthly pages if I decided to go forward with the idea of documenting my kids more. So I don't know, we'll see. At least she will have some pages from October of that year, right? So that's a great thing. I also finally got 2 ideas for the work story kit, and my son just has to cooperate on one of them. I am going to scrap lift Morgan with this circle design page about working out. And I also came up with my own design for my son working at the summer camp. Like I said, I just need him to answer a few questions and then I can print everything out. And so I'm really hoping, cross my fingers, that he will help me finish that up soon. So that's kind of what's floating around my space right now and all my different projects. So I am excited to have this day to myself. Everyone, I hope you've enjoyed seeing like different places in my scrapbook room and like what's going on in my scrapbook room, and also what I hope to make this weekend with my me day. I'd love a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Have a wonderful day.